Welcome our students for the program of education. Today I come to discuss the final questions for the third year in the scientific section. Now we are talking about the paragraph. Read the passage, then answer the questions. Sound travels as waves. Unlike light waves, sound waves need a substance, such as air, to travel through. Because sound waves cannot travel through a vacuum, there is no sound in outer space. Sound is created by something vibrating. As the source of the sound vibrates, an odd string, for example, the molecules in the air near the source are squeaks. Together, they in turn hit against the molecules next to them and are pulled back into the place, but the molecules behind them. In this way, sound waves move through the air. Now, the questions. Number 1. How is sound created? Number 2. What happens to the molecules of an odd string in the air near the source? Number 3. Can sound waves travel through a vacuum? Number 4. Does sound travel as waves? Number 5. Which substance do sound waves need travel through? Number 6. Are these statements true or false? There is a sound in outer space. B. Sound waves don't move through. Question number 7. Give the answers of the following. The opposite of against. Now we are talking about the questions of the paragraph. Question number 1. How is sound created? The answer: sound is created by something vibrating. Number 2. What happens to the molecules of an odd string in the air near the source? The answer: are squeezed together. Number 3. Can sound waves travel through a vacuum? The answer: no, sound can't waves travel through a vacuum. Number 4. Does sound travel as waves? Yes, sound travels as waves. Number 5. Which substance do sound waves need travel through? The answer: sound waves need travel through such as A. Are these statements true or false? There is sound in outer space. False. Question B. Sound waves don't move through. I'm talking about the answer: vacuum. Question number 7. Give the answers of the following. The opposite of against: pulled. Now look at this here, the question number 2. Put the verbs in the correct forms. Number 1. While she space feed the dog, he flew the kite. Number 2. Fuad always space buy sport magazines. Number 3. Saeed space read many novels for a long time. Now look at this here, the question. The question is about put the verb in the correct form. I want you to look at the verb or the verbs here in this here, like feed and buy and read. Make for this here number 1, look. Why? Why she? Look at this here, the word here, why. Why? I'm talking about why. As you know the rule, how to change or put this here, the rule of this here, the while. While she space feed the dog, he flew. Now look at this here, also flew. If you are talking about this here, the flew, the verb in the past, you must use the past. If the second verb in the present, you must put the present. Now look at this here. This is here in the past, not in the present, the past. She flew, he flew the kite. Now look at this here. In this case, as we know, this is why it is here. The rule was feeding. Now look at this here. Also, I'm talking about feeding. Now, while she was feeding the dog, he flew the kite. In this case, don't forget, please. I want you to focus and recognize about the verb. Use the present, use the present. Use the verb in the past, use it the verb in the past. According to the sentence or the verb in this here sentence. Now look at this here, number 2. Number 2 we are talking about, look at this here, always. I'm talking about this is here, the word always. The word always, it is here in the present. We are talking about the present simple, like sometimes, at once, and look at this here, always now. Now we have always in the sentence. Fuad always space buy sport magazines. Now we are talking in this case, use it for this here, the word here, simple present. Why? Because we are talking about the word always. Now, as we know, we use it the word here always in the sentence, put it the verb in the simple present or present simple. Now look at this here, number 3. We are talking about Saeed space read. many novels for a long time. As we know that here, don't forget please. Look at this here, the sentence carefully and answer. How do you put this is here the verb? Now read and a long time. This is here, how do you make for this a long time? How do you use it the verb? In which present or tenses? Then in this case, I use has read. Don't forget please. I'm talking about this is I use it this here the present perfect because I'm talking about this is here I use it. Now again, Saeed has read many novels for a long time. Now we have another questions. What part of speech are the underlined words? Verb, adjective, noun, adverb. Number 1, I book a room. I read a book last week. Number 2, she sleeps well. She is well. Now look at this here, the second question. We are talking about what part of speech. As we know that here the part of speech, I'm talking about how to change the verb about this sentence. Are underlined, the underlined words. يعني I'm talking about this here underlined of this here verb. Look at this here the verb and give me the correct answer for this here. Verb, adjective, noun, adverb. As we know that here the verb, how to make the sentence in the correct verb. As we know, we are talking about the sentence. Adjective, how to describe the sentence or the person, to describe the thing or the person about this here. Now, as we know, this is here we are talking about the noun, and adverb we are talking about the place or the period of this here, the place or the time. Now, look at this here sentence number 1. I book a room. Look at this here. As we know, the sentence is contained or formed about 3 points. The first one, verb. The second one, subject. The third one, object. Now look at this here. I'm talking about, look at this here, the verb or this here, the word book. Book, as we know, it is here a book. But here, not a book in this here sentence. It is here a verb. After we are talking, I'm coming from London. So that in this case, I want to take a room in the hotel. So that here I go to the hotel and book a room in this the hotel. Now in this case it is here طبعا we are talking about verb. Okay. Now look at this here the second. I book a room. Look at this here the second. I read a book. Now look at this here the word or the letter A. The letter A, it is talking about the article. Don't forget the article words. So that here, the article words A and an, it is here use it for طبعا singular. And it is here for definition for this here. I read a book. Now, book here is a noun. Last week, I'm talking about, it is here we are talking about verb and noun. Now look at this here number 2. She sleeps about well. How? How the person sleep or does he sleep? Very well, good, very nice, so lovely. So that here in this case we are talking about adjective. Why we use it adjective? Because I describe the person, how the person sleeps. She is well. In this case, I'm talking about not I describe this is here, no, but it is here the period of this here, the sentence, it is here, she is well. This is, I'm talking about adverb. So that in this case, don't forget please. How do you use it, the sentence or the verb? Here, in the first one, verb and noun. This is here the same words. How do you compare? How do you different between them? So that you now look at this number 2. Well and well. Also, how do you compare between them? It is here the same word, like I'm talking about this is your adjective and it is your adverb. Question number 3. Choose the best alternative. Move, nice, nights, horrible, meet, nightmare, kill. I had a dream last night. It was a space. There were some men with space faces running towards me. They wanted to space me. I wanted to escape, but I couldn't space. Then I woke up. Now we are talking about the answer about this here the questions. The answer about this here the question, I read and listen to me again. I had a dream last night. It was a nightmare. Choose the best word, nightmare. There were some men with the horrible faces. As we know, this here the horrible, it is here an ugly or fear, running towards me. They wanted to kill me. I wanted to escape, but I couldn't move. Then I wake up. Now, question number 5. Make question to make the underlined words or phrases. Number 1. She has been traveling for 3 days. Number 2. Her name is Mariam. Number 3. Yemen's unity was established in 1990. Number 4. She studied in Malaysia. Number 5. Master Shakir is the headmaster. Now we answer about this here the questions. Don't forget please, I want to make the question for this here the word or according to the sentence. Question number 1 or sentence number 1, how to change to the question. She has been traveling for 3 days. The answer or make the question, how many days has she been traveling? Number 2, her name is Mariam. Make a question. What's her name? Number 3. Yemen's unity was established in 1919. How do you make the question? In which year Yemen's unity was established? Number 4. She studied in Malaysia. The question, where did she study? Number 5. Master Shakir is the headmaster. The question, Who is the headmaster? Now look at this here, the question. I'm talking about A and B. Put the prefixes and suffixes in the correct places. Now we are talking about the word, prefix and suffix. Unequal, kindness, golden, impolite, disagree. Now the answer about this is the words I'm talking. Unequal, we use it in the prefix an. Number 2, kindness, use it ness in the suffix. Number 3, golden, we are talking en in the suffix. Impolite, im in the prefix. Disagree, dis in the prefix. Now question B. Circle the compound words. The compound words about a spokesman. As we know that here we are talking about a spokes and man. How to make for this here the two words make a compound word. Breakfast, crossbreed, keeper, newspaper. These all the compound words. As we know, we are talking about two meaning words make or link together and give me one meaning. Now I have finished all the questions. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.